Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
Welcome back, Sports Gambling Daily. It is what is it? Wednesday. I've been gone for a whole day. We've been gone for a whole day, Philly. I can't remember what day it is. It is September 18th. Sorry, guys, we didn't have a video yesterday. So we had this tropical storm decides it wants to roll up in here into Houston. Tropical storm Imelda, I think it's called, and it's basically knocked out my power for almost 24 hours. It feels like, and sucked big time. And, we're still getting tons of rain, but hopefully she keeps on pushing up towards Dallas and she can go mess with those guys.
Well, it makes sense. Since you lost your electricity, I've had the apocalypse over here with my lighting situation, which I think I finally got figured out a little bit. And yeah, we'll move forward with a much brighter day.
Yeah, the lighting over there looks really good, man. So definitely good job on that.
It's almost professional.
All right, so we can't claim it, but you and I yesterday had talked about Seattle, and Seattle came through. But we're not going to put that on our record because that wouldn't be right for the people. But it did make me feel good because we're still on. We're still laser focused, and we're seeing the card pretty well. And I think we got another good matchup today that I'm pretty excited about that we're going to get into here in just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. But actually, we're looking at Milwaukee and San Diego.
Yeah.
And yeah, yesterday, like you said, Seattle came through, lots of runs. Pirates didn't do anything, decimated up and down that lineup. Weird situations going on with that closer situation, just horrible, man. It's a crazy
story. Yeah, and that closer news obviously is awful, but that actually that came in after you and I had already had a conversation about this game, and
that's true.
And that could only probably help, I guess our position. Unfortunately, all that happened over there. That's just disgusting. But I guess we'll see how that plays out. Now, let's see what else happened yesterday. Oh, so we had our two premium plays. So they both fell. We're going to be completely transparent on this show. So we had the Mystics first half. The Mystics ended up winning the full game. The Aces, man, they really came to play yesterday. But I also think the Mystics actually was kind of sluggish a little bit as well.
Yes, that was really my thought going into the first half situation. I was afraid after a week off they could maybe come out a little sluggish. So I stayed away from the first quarter, which pushed on a last second, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, heave.
Yeah.
And yeah, they fell apart a little bit in the half, and I give the Aces a lot of credit. I really didn't see that coming, but at the end of the day, Mystics won the game. And I know speaking to some of the guys in the Discord, they were able to play the game in game live, made some money that way as well, and it ended up being pretty profitable over the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, at halftime I took the Mystics minus 155 live, and I think they were still down by like 6 points, 7 points at halftime. Is that right? And then the fact that they were still minus 155 just shows you how dominant they are. And I took them for a full unit, and it was a sweat at the end. Even though I felt pretty good after the third quarter because they were just I think they outscored them by 10 points in the third quarter. But the Aces really made it a game, and but luckily for me and my money and everyone else in the Discord, the Mystics pulled through.
That's the truth. It's going to be a good series. There's a lot more opportunities coming forward, and I know we'll find some good spots for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And then the other one, the White Sox took a dump in our Cheerios yesterday. We had the Twins minus 1.5. Now the Twins ended up winning like in 12 or 13 innings, 9-8. Right. But there was a good chunk of the game where the Twins, were up 5-0, then I think 5-2, and then they just kept chipping away at the Twins bullpen. And it happens, guys. So again, we're never going to run away from it. We're going to be completely transparent. We're going to show you what's up. So we're gonna come up with some good stuff today. I bet you better believe we will.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about this play, man. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be a really good one.
All right, well, let's get into that here in just a second. So, guys, if you want to join in on our Discord, it gives you the live betting, it gives you the premium picks, it gives you our personal picks, it gives you all the good stuff. $29.99 a month. That's right. It's for $29.99 a month, which is $1 a day. You can keep the bookies at bay, I guess is the.
I love it.
No, but all right. So the links for that is in the description down below. SGDwins.com is where you can find everything you need to know about it. So you can always send me a message if you need to or if you'd like to. All right. So Brewers What do you think,
Yep.
man? Brewers versus
Brewers,
the Padres. Lamette versus Hauser, the guy that throws up everywhere.
Yes, that's exactly right. Throws up everywhere. Hauser is he's a decent pitcher. He's got decent stuff. I will say his last outing against the Cardinals, he did get a little bit rocked. Goldschmidt took him yard. That was probably his worst outing in his last handful of starts.
That's true.
He's got an ERA in the threes. On the other side, was it how do you pronounce his name? Lamette, I guess.
Yeah.
Saying that right? Like him as well. He's got really good stuff. Infamously, we always take pitchers that seem to have come off Tommy John surgery at some point in time. But guy's got really electric swing and miss stuff, a little bit erratic at times.
Mm-hmm.
But just the overall grand scheme of things, really like this matchup and the angle that we're looking at here.
Yeah, guys, so here's the thing. The Brewers need these games more than anything. And that is no, hyperbole. That's no exaggeration. The guys, they are tied for the second wild card spot behind the Cubbies. So you guys have to know that there's super motivation going on here. The Padres have pretty much packed it up. Now, they can always play spoiler. But for the most part, they're looking on for the future. Some of their players have been shut down. They're going through the motions for the most part. So keep that in mind. The Brewers have to win these games. These are must-win, basically playoff games for some of these teams if they want to make the playoffs. So, and it's Hauser, like you said, he's been really decent. He's been really good this year, and he did get rocked versus Goldie, and that was pretty much probably the only mistake he made, in that game. So, yeah, so we're looking at the full game under here.
That is correct. Full game under. I know a lot of times we like to take first fives, which is something we looked at, and actually would not be shocked one bit if the first five under 4.5 does hit. That would be like a lean of mine. But for this particular reason, I like the full game because of the bullpens can kind of help this situation, whereas a lot of times we like to fade bullpens. Milwaukee's bullpen's decent. The Padres have a decent closer in bullpen, and just kind of the way the lineups are set up right now, I don't think it's conducive for a ton of runs.
Yeah, you're right. And, both teams don't hit righties all that great. Even though Milwaukee's in this playoff push, they are probably average at hitting righties. I'd say, I looked at it earlier, I think it was 15th or 16th in the league. And San Diego, they're like one of the worst teams. They're like in the bottom three, 27th, I believe, is what I read, at hitting righties. So, that's something to consider. Hauser, 3.84 ERA. He's actually, even though he has a record of 6-6, I think he's, a pretty good pitcher. There's, it's somebody you can rely on. He's allowed 3 or fewer runs in 6 straight starts. So, but before the Goldie Grand Slam, but
yeah, there's a couple interesting stats. You're absolutely right about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was actually reading, too, they're 0-7 on the road in their last 7. This is San Diego. The under has cashed in 4 of Lamette's last 5 starts, and the under has cashed in 7 of the Brewers' last 9 at home. So, theirs are all pretty telling stats, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Another thought here is if you're, anybody at home is a little concerned about the full game, maybe you consider the first 5. But the issue with that is if they do get out to a couple runs, I think the bullpens can get involved here. So I think that, the bullpens are not suspect on either side. So, with Kirby Yates or Hader, and then the supporting cast around those guys, you actually have decent bullpens there. So full game under, which is sitting at 8 right now.
That's the right play, man, for sure. I will absolutely be putting some money on that, and I think we've struck a good one here.
Yeah, let's do it. So that's the play, video play under 8, first 5, or not first 5, full game, full game.
I wish it was under 8, first 5.
Yeah, so San Diego versus Brewers under 8, full game, 8. So, all right, let's see. Any WNBA today?
No, they play tomorrow. There's a couple of games. So if you take a look at that, it looks like the lines don't get released they don't release them today, it seems. So hopefully I'll know something tomorrow with that.
Sure. All right. And then it looks like we just got pretty much baseball today. Guys, there's an app out there that I want to tell you all about. It's called ScoreTrade, and this is a brand new app that just hit the market like about a week ago. Sign up, either in your Google Play Store or your Apple iOS store. I'm not sure what they call it for Apple. I have an Android, and don't leave your nasty comments about that down below. But
Right there.
but the thing is download it. It's free to play. They'll never ask you for any money, and you can win real money. And basically, it's a sports entertainment app that watch a game, and they'll give you props. It's almost like a live betting tournament. They'll give you $500 in your account, like to start the tournament, and your goal here is to run this portfolio is what they call it. Run your money up as much as you can till the end of the game, and then if you have more money than everyone else, then you win the tournament and you win the cash. So it's a fun, interactive kind of thing. And one of the best parts is they've sponsored us here at SGD Nation. So you'll see myself, Joe, Philly, and Big Mon on there. We'll be actually on the app talking about the game as it goes on. So definitely go check it out. ScoreTrade is where you can play for free, win for real.
Yeah, man, it's very cool, very interactive, and a very, very neat idea for sure.
All right, go get it. Go download it. All right, guys, guess we're going to go and get on out of here.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. SGDwins.com if you ever want to reach us. And, we're always around. Like I always said before, we're accessible as it can be. And, if you're ever on the fence about it and you just want to check it out just to see what the value's all about, I think at the end of it, you will find that it's worth every penny for sure.
100%. All right, guys, make sure you check out Big Mon and Joe's winning edition. It'll be live. They usually do the video in, I don't know, about 5-6 hours from now. So check that out. It's like the afternoon drive show. We're the morning drive show. So, all right, good luck to Philly. Good luck to myself. Good luck to everyone. And let's hope there's no luck in the Brewers and Padres bats. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Happy hump day, everyone.